Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Millie the Mermaid, and in today's video I'm going to be ranking my top 10 favorite Barbie films of all time, from 1 being my most favorite to 10 being like my least favorite. But they're all good. I love these films. I grew up off of these films when I was little. So if you want to celebrate the nostalgia of Barbie with me, join me on this video.
What do you think, Bibble? You ready?
If I can, I'm going to try to Barbiefy myself. I know that I'm in cartoon style right now, but I decided to Barbiefy myself for this video because it will be a lot of fun. So here I am, Barbiefied as Millie the Mermaid as a Barbie doll. Oh my gosh, imagine! That would be so much fun. Okay, so let's start with my first Barbie film, starting with number 10. Barbie as the Island Princess. I rank this as number 10 because it's not my favorite film, but I just remember growing up on it and it was so colorful. I love that she was on the island, and of course that goes with the mermaid theme. But anyway, I just thought this film was really fun, but I don't remember watching it very much. I just remember my favorite part of this whole film was the song I Need to Know. Come on now, for all you guys who love the Barbie films, some of the songs are just popping, right? But anyway, this film is about Barbie plays as Rosella in the new musical film. She was shipwrecked as a child. Rosella grows up on the island under the watchful eyes of her loving animal friends. The arrival of Prince Antonio leads Rosella and her furry pals to explore civilization and ultimately save the kingdom by uncovering a secret plot. So if you guys are interested in watching Barbie as the Island Princess, you know, there you go. You guys can. Let me know if you guys would watch that film, or if you have seen it. What do you think about it? Would you rank it as number 10? My favorite character from that film was Tika as the elephant. I thought she was so cute because I love elephants. Elephants are so beautiful. But yes, that was like my favorite. Okay, let's move on to number 9. Barbie and the Magic of the Rainbow. So this is the part of the Fairytopia series from what I remember. First of all, the Fairytopia series slaps. But anyway, Alina is selected by Azura to become her apprentice and learn the flight of spring at the renowned fairy school. However, Laverna plans to disrupt the school and take over Fairytopia. So we see these characters all over again. There's other movies before this, and I'm going to talk about it in this video, but I just loved Alina's character as I loved Barbie as Alina as far as her character and being a fairy. She's come through so much, but I just thought this film wasn't the strongest out of all of the Fairytopia series, so that's why I rank it as number 9. It wasn't the strongest film in my opinion as far as plot and storyline. So overall, the movie's cool. It's, you know, it's just added to the collection, but it wasn't the strongest if you guys have seen the other films. But that's number 9. Okay, let's move on to number 8, the Barbie Diaries. I always wanted a diary like that. First of all, let's just first of all, the animation style for the Barbie Diaries is so out of it's nothing like it's nothing like number 10, which I ranked as like the Island Princess, or even, well, actually Island Princess is different too. They keep redesigning Barbie and I'm like, what is going on? But anyway, this wasn't my favorite style of like how Barbie was animated. It's not my favorite style, but anyway, let's go on to what this film was about. It's a new school year and Barbie is hoping this year will be a little less ordinary. With a special diary and a charm bracelet, suddenly Barbie finds the courage to truly be herself, and exciting things start happening. So I think this film had a very strong plot. It was a very strong storyline, and it just had a really good message. So this was one of the stronger stories of the Barbie films, but I've always liked the diary and the bracelet and opening up, you know, and journaling and that kind of whole thing. So I thought this film was really good. And that's why it's ranked at number 8. Okay, so let's move on to number 7. Barbie as Rapunzel. Don't get out of me, please. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of Barbie Rapunzel fans out there, especially for these films. But okay, so first of all, I just remember having all of the toys for this film. I remember having what was her name? The dragon friend. Oh, you guys are gonna get so upset. I don't know what her friend's name is. Hold on, let me figure it out. Her name was not Penelope. Yes, I had a Penelope plush doll, and this was such a first of all, just the setting and where it takes place, you know, just her room and her loving to paint, just a beautiful story. And the prince was actually good looking too. Like, some of these princes are not they need work, but that's a whole nother video if you want to get into the princes, the Barbie princes who were the finest. But anyway, so I felt like, of course, we already know the story of Rapunzel. They put their own twist in it, of course. But anyway, a devious witch keeps gorgeous Princess Rapunzel in a high tower guarded by a dragon. Rapunzel discovers a secret tunnel beneath the tower and follows it into a whole new kingdom where she meets a handsome prince. I love the story. I love the whimsicalness of it. I love the magic, and I just love the romance. It's a beautiful story, and it had a lot of cute toys. So that would be ranked as number 7. Okay, let's move on. Number 6, Barbie, the Princess and the Pauper. Okay. Oh my gosh. First of all, the song "I'm Just Like You," where her and her sister as twins, identical twins, come together and sing. How is that has to be the most iconic Barbie song of all time. Even if you've never seen this film, you know that song. There's no way. Yes. I rank this as number 6 because, to be honest with you, I did not watch this as much as I did not replay this movie as much as I thought I would, but I also had toys for this too. I was just blessed with Barbie toys from these films. But based on the story of Mark Twain, Barbie as the Princess and the Pauper features Barbie in an exciting dual role as a princess and a poor village girl, 2 girls who look amazingly alike. The girls' paths are fated to cross when Princess Panelist is captured, and Erica, her lookalike, must try to save her. Princess Panelist? Is that her name? No. I don't remember that being her name. Was that her name in the film? Comment down below, because I don't remember. Is that her name? I just remember them calling her Princess. But anyway, a lot of cute toys with this film as well. I mean, it was just off the chain. I mean, I think this was like the height of Barbie when I was younger. There's no way it wasn't. The story was like, it was strong, but I mean, there was a lot of dark parts, I feel like, for this story. But the romance is there, and it's the music is off the chain. So, and I always wanted that room. Okay, so her name is not Annalise. It's not Princess Annalise. Like, I thought her name was Annalise, but anyway. So her character's room, I wanted a room like that. And so when I stayed at the Venetian Hotel, I have a video on that. It reminded me of this room. Oh my gosh. Like, I've always wanted to live in that room, in that castle. But anyway, that film I rank as number 6. Okay, let's move on to number 5. Getting into our top 5 Barbie films of all time. Number 5, Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses. Oh my goodness. I played this movie over and over again, and I love all the names. I remember telling my mom, I was like, oh yeah, one of the 12 dancing princesses, that one of their names is Fallon, and she loves that name. She loves the name Fallon. And I think that's such a pretty name too. Everybody just has such gorgeous names, like Genevieve. Okay, come on now. But anyway, so this is a film more about obviously ballet and dancing. I noticed that even with the Barbie films growing up, some of them were more dance based, and then they kind of stopped dancing, you know, or like it just wasn't really about that. Like it had more singing in it. But for this one, it was very so much like Nutcracker-ish, and I loved all the colors, and I loved the story between Genevieve and her sisters and her father. But anyway, what is the story about? It's about Princess Genevieve and her 11 sisters discover a secret entrance to a magical world where they can dance, even though they are forbidden by their strict cousin Duchess Rowena. Oh my gosh, it came out in 2006. I'm not even saying the years that these came out, so I probably will list it. But great film. I watched it over and over again. So that's rank number 5. Okay, number 4, Barbie Fairytopia. Okay, don't play with me. I loved the Fairytopia series. I loved the introduction. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna interrupt that. Hey everybody, I think we were on number 4, Barbie Fairytopia. Sorry, I was getting a call. But yes, I can't even tell you how nostalgic this movie is to me. I love Elena's character. She is just beautiful inside and out, and she's a wingless fairy in this first film. And she basically proves like why she deserves wings, really. I mean, she's very selfless, and she saves all of Fairytopia. Sorry, plot twist. I mean, if you haven't seen it, I'm sorry, but it's such a great movie. I love that she lives in a flower, and her flower's name is Peony, and I love her little puffball friend Bibble. And I like that she meets Azura and other characters. She has another friend named Dandelion, and you kind of see mermaids in this one. I mean, it sets it up for the second film, but we'll get to that later. But yes, I recommend this. I watched this so many times, and the instrumental introduction of the film is just, I mean, like, it's timeless to me. So I could watch this anytime, and that's why this is ranked number 4 on the list. Okay, moving on to number 3 is Barbie and the Magic of Pegasus. Okay, so this was the first Barbie film that I had in 3D. Like, you literally could watch it in 3D. There were 3D glasses with it and everything like that with the DVD, and that was so cool at the time. And so this film is about Princess Annika teaming up with a winged horse. I don't know why they don't just say Pegasus, Brietta, to defeat an evil warlock and break the spell he has cast over Cloud Kingdom. So there's so many characters that you could just relate to in this story. I feel like the story is really relatable, starting with Princess Annika and her feeling like overprotected by her parents, but her parents are not really explaining what's going on and why they are overprotective, and you'll find that out in the story why they're overprotective. But also too, like Aiden, who is, you know, the prince-like character in the story, he you can relate to him as well, because something happens between him and his parents. And later on, you'll learn more about Brietta. I won't give that away just in case if nobody's seen it and they want to. But this is a great film. There's some dark parts to it too. And I don't know. Like, it's not too dark, but it's dark enough to where it's like, oh my gosh, like, what's gonna happen? A very beautiful film. I don't recommend it. Like, if you don't like 3D, you don't have to watch it in 3D. I mean, of course, like, there's a non 3D version of the film, but it was really cool. I like this film. I love the story, love the characters, and I love the colors, of course. So that's ranked number 3. Okay, let's move on to number 2. Oh my gosh, Barbie Mermaidia. Okay, you know I was not gonna play. Don't even play with me. I love Barbie Mermaidia. That is the best film out of all the Fairytopia series. Okay, don't play games. And so when Alina from the first film, her friend Nalu is captured by Laverna's fungi. Laverna is an evil villain in this film throughout the whole Fairytopia series. But Alina and the Flower Fairy travels to underwater kingdom of Mermaidia to rescue her friend Prince Nalu, who has been kidnapped by evil fairy Laverna. Yes, so like I was saying. So you're underwater this whole time for majority of the film, and I love the different fin colors. I love how they show the entire kingdom of Mermaidia being just this grand place that you would want to visit. And so there's some really, it's very comedic, but there's some characters who just get on my nerves. Like Nori, I don't know. I mean, she had an attitude from day one, and she felt some type of way about Alina because she just felt threatened because, okay, so everybody likes Prince Nalu, right, in the story. So Nori, the blue-finned mermaid, was just hating on Alina, and it was, I mean, eventually, yes, like, you know, they become friends, but I mean, it's hard to really like stand her in the story. She's very annoying, but anyway, if you watch it, it's a great story, and I love how there's a plot twist towards the end. A lot is at stake when it comes to Alina for this story. It was the strongest story out of all the Fairytopia series, like I said, and very beautiful to see. Pun intended. Okay, so number 1. You're probably wondering, what is your number 1 Barbie movie of all time, Camille? Of course, it's Barbie Swan Lake. The games cannot be played, okay? This movie, first of all, just the Swan Lake music by itself. Yes, I had this costume when I was a little girl. I wanted to be Barbie Swan Lake so bad. Oh my gosh. The villains are amazing. First of all, Rothbart's daughter, hilarious. Like, she is so funny. Her voice is just high pitched. Her name is Odile. And all of the little woodland characters are also in it. They have personalities like no other, and they all are dancers too. A great story. Oh my gosh. The only thing that's the biggest flaw of this story is the prince, okay? He gets on my nerves somehow. But everybody else is amazing. If they literally just had Aiden from Barbie and Magic of Pegasus and replaced them in this story, the story would be perfect. This would be the perfect Barbie film. But I don't care. I watched this movie the most out of all the Barbie films that I talked about today. I don't know. What do you guys think? I hope you guys enjoyed today's video of me ranking my top 10 Barbie films from 1 to 10. Let me know how you guys would rank your Barbie films. Did you guys watch these Barbie films when you were little? Would you revisit it still to this day? I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you next time. This is Millie the Mermaid.